it is about human contact. And when I talk about AI, when I talk to my customers, there is never going to be I'm not going to say never, but we're 10, 20 years away where AI is going to be able to sell as well as, a chatbot driven on conversational AI is going to be the same thing as talking to a human. And what I've learned about the technology is the technology is phenomenal. I love the technology. We build chatbots for higher education institutions. There are situations where it's better for a chatbot to handle the conversation. Student wants to, redo their password, or they need a FAFSA ID for the school. Automation and AI can answer that instantly. No need to hold on the phone or talk to a human. But a chatbot is never going to be able to sell as well as a human. And the problem is these chatbot and live chat companies, they're building for robots. They're not building for humans. They're building for call centers. They're not building for small businesses. And they're all in a feature race, and no one is focused on making it easy to answer. And that's what we focused on at TextChat. And it only came about by accident. It truly was an accident. I was in the shower, just frustrated with when a customer would come on our website, and I have a contact center where I could have someone answering, and they would ask a difficult question that only an educated salesperson who was answering chats over and over about a specific topic 100 times a day would be able to answer. They would come in and ask this difficult question. My agent would say, "That's a really good question. Can I get your name and number?" And someone will call you back. And we were a live chat company. And I would get an email, 5-10 minutes later, "We're not hiring you because you don't know your own product." So I would shut it down, and we would be a live chat company without live chat. And I would tell my customers to go secret shop our colleges and universities that we're answering for, and I make up some excuse why we couldn't answer our own live chat. So I went to all of the other players out there and said, "Hey, I need a solution. I need my sales guys answering it." Every single one of them has an app for that. I said, "Great, we'll use the app. We'll give it to the sales guys." And lo and behold, another prospect comes on my website, and they're waiting, and they're waiting, and they're waiting, and they're waiting. And I'm on my phone, and Brendan's getting in his car. Sorry about that. And
that's a live chat coming in right there. Pass it on to the next person.
And we would lose the customer. I get another email right after that where they would call us and say, "Look, it took 3 minutes to answer your live chat. We can't hire you." And I would shut it down again. So one day I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what if you could answer a live chat with a text message? And we could send that live chat out to multiple salespeople at the same time with a text message notification, and whoever picked it up first could answer it. We raised a seed round in May of 2020, so we're really a very new company. And so then we further developed it. I gave it to another buddy. He called me back in 2 minutes and said, "I want to invest in your company." And that's how we created this solution of, it's not live chat, it's not text messaging, it's text chat, where you're answering live chat via text message.
Right.
And that's the solution.
Well, it's what's parallel for me. I used to be the head of sales and marketing for a company called Connect and Sell. And it's live agents that are calling in to B2B, and then someone picks up. Well, the highly trained salesperson has the cold call, not the junior level SDR prospector type. So it's a very similar thing. It's solving the last mile problem where boom, if I'm going to cold call you, me as the CEO or the managing director or VP, the highest end resource should be doing the cold call, not the guy that goes, "Hey, I'm glad I got you on the phone, Eric." And they don't know what to say and how to say it.
What got me into the live chat business originally was this statistic. I was looking at the contact center market 10 decades ago, and Web's coming on, so much digital focus, so much money being spent to bring people to websites to fill out a form or to hopefully call a number and get picked up. When we talk about chatbots, the way I like to use it, and AI is kind of AI for figuring out a cancer drug is different than AI for selling, or even conversational AI is a little bit different. And when we talk about conversational AI, there's really two core technologies. There's natural language processing and machine learning. And the natural language processing piece is that part that's trying to figure out what you're saying, trying to figure out what your intent is. And then that machine learning is the knowledge base that's tapping against to say, okay, this is the right answer for that type of question that we think this person's answering. But I also talk about wrong answer hell with conversational AI, which I've experienced on some of the biggest brands, and just asking simple questions like, how much does it cost? A major car manufacturer, I was all excited about a new car that I read about in Motor Trend, went to their website and was asking how much it cost, and the conversational AI couldn't figure it out. And by the end of the wrong answer hell, I was like, you know what, I'm not even interested in this car anymore because this is such a bad experience. Time is limited, and I said in the beginning, I'm all about saving people time. So I like to use AI to save people time. And how is that? If the person needs to speak with a human, get them to a human. If I can use AI to answer their question quickly, more efficiently than a human, then answer their question that way. We changed the lead form that used to be in the link in the radio ad to a conversational interface. So now instead of on your phone trying to get your name in the little corner and then your last name over here, it was just, hey, Jack, can I have your name? And then you put in your name. Hey, can I have your last name? Blah, blah, blah.
Right in the middle of the page, simple.
66% more people started filling out the form. It was a multi-million-dollar campaign. They increased conversion so much that they sold the college.
Wow.
Because their projections went through the roof. I mean, look, that's what TextChat helps you do. I still answer if someone that's listening comes on and hits a TextChat, they're very likely to get me. It's just that easy. Why wouldn't I? Here's someone that wants to buy from me. It's a thrill to talk to that person.